Okay, good morning everybody. I was going to give you a video of what our plans are for the farm that we just got. And the barn doors fell down a couple days ago, so that's just something else we got to fix. But anyway, so the objective is we got this farm in October 2023, and gonna fix it up. Eventually gonna make a bison ranch hopefully out of it, but right now we're just cutting hay. So, and right now we can't get the trailer backed into that barn because this grade right here is a little too steep, and the enclosed trailer can't get it into the bottom now. So we're going to excavate this side of the Quonset, so hopefully we could just, you know, drive around, right? Drive around and then back up, boop, right into the pole barn and load up our hay. Because right now we're loading it into a wagon, and we got to load it, unload it, take that wagon down to the barn and reload it. So it's a lot of moving around. So yeah, we're gonna come in through this way, hopefully. Anyway, it used to be an old dairy. We used to help the old man hay, and then he passed away in 2022. And we want to keep it going. So as you can see, it's in rough shape. Trying to figure out when it was built. Coming up with 1930s, 1940s. We think it's Gothic arch type. So from what I've been looking at, I think you can build them. I mean, well, you could have bought them in a catalog and then assembled it. I'm really not quite sure how or who, if they came to assemble it, or you had to get people together to assemble it. Yeah, so the entrance to the haymow is a little dilapidated. This was some of the rounds we were able to get cut this year a little late, but this is going to need a lot of work in here. That's the Gothic arch framing. It's pretty neat how they built it. We could take a closer look. Kind of just straight pieces lapped and built in arches, but really no collar tie up at the top. Previous owner ripped out, oh, it's pigeons, ripped out the hay elevator so graciously. And so we got to get this cleaned out, fix the floor, fix the holes, fix the leaks in the ceiling so we could store our round bales in here. The entrance to the grain house is kind of blocked right now. We can try and walk around. Give you guys the cheap tour. But I actually had been going around cutting these trees down. There was a whole bunch of trees and vegetation growing into the sides of the barn, which is probably not good. So we got this all cleaned out, kind of. All right, just cut those trees down. You can see the foundation. Let's get in here. How they set up the entrance to the haymow. It's just rocks with concrete poured on top of it. So hopefully it don't fall down. It's been good so far. We're able to get the skid steer and the tractor in there. But I mean, we're gonna need to do a lot of work. Windows, everything. We want to just restore the barn because you know we're losing barns every year. It'd be nice to try and save them if you can. Old pasture. Neighbor's gonna put some cows in here next year. Hopefully, trim the grass down so we can see what's going on. Take you over. Yeah, I had some old stalls. Spray foam the hell out of this part. I think this was an extension of the original original barn, they had a barn cleaner in here, ripped that out, and then it would have went in here to the manure spreader. Currently my neighbors borrowed it, but we don't have cows in here anymore anyway. We don't plan on doing cows. Really gonna focus on hay, and then hopefully our 5-year plan, do some bison. Yeah, you can see this, we got to do a lot of work in here. He hasn't milked in here in a long time. I didn't count how many stalls. I think there's 76 stalls. Headlocks. Place. Yeah, it's just neglected that we gotta clean up. Old milk and stuff. Really not sure. I'm not really a dairy guy, so I really don't know a lot about the whole milking industry. I know they had, this was the milk house, and they had a bulk tank in here. Ripped it out and built some cheesy door wall that's screwed shut. And when we bought the place, they said, "Oh yeah, we fixed the wall the way it was," and that was just bull, because that was a cinder block wall, actually extended 3 feet out, and probably scrapped the tank because it was stainless. Not sure, but yeah, we got a lot of cleaning up to do. All the old medication bottles and needles and everything, I guess, to treat the cows. We go this way into the grain house, or where the silos would empty it out into. We gotta do a lot of this. Is I don't know if you could see it on the video, but this staircase would lead up to the hay mow up at the top, where those round bales are blocking the entrance. This is the more I guess more dilapidated silo. Let's see if I can get a shot in here. We've got some silage in here. We go up to the top. This one's in worse condition. I don't know what we're gonna do with them. I would like to keep them, even if they don't function, if I could stabilize them to just to keep for looks, if anything. You know, if they're falling down all the time, everyone's building the new ones, or they're just going to silage bags. These would be the doors that, as the grain, as it was filled and you're unloading it, you would take a door out, unload it, shovel it down into this room, and then bring it in there and feed the cows. Probably corn silage, I'd imagine. This is the old door. Let's see. This would be the house. That's the good silo. That's the bad silo. Oh, eventually we're thinking about, you know, maybe turning this into a gift shop, or something. You know, if we're gonna fix up the house. The farm came with the little farmhouse right there, and we're gonna fix that up and hopefully rent it out or Airbnb it or something. 2 grain bins. That one's not bad. This one's shot. You see, it's got a giant hole in it, as you can see right there. And then this is where the spreader would have went, and then that, take all the manure, scrape it out, and dump it into the wagon, and then you take it out and spray it into the field. Take you around the back real quick. We're just starting to do a little grade, taking some of that fill behind the Quonset to fill up this little ravine over here, get some more space. This is old lean-to hideaway, I guess, for the cows, or he had some equipment stored in there. This little building, I'm not sure what we're going to end up doing. They're probably knocking it down. It's probably a store or hideaway for a cow or calf. Nice old cast iron tub. Yeah. And then this is the backside. All the extensions that were added onto the barn. This one was kind of just built separate. Probably just get rid of that one altogether. This one, I'm not sure. We're gonna end up doing with probably fixing it, since because of all that spray foam and everything. It's not a bad shelter. And that's that. So hope you guys follow us on our adventure. See how we're gonna progress and kind of just fix this old place up to get back and going again. So wanna thank you for watching this video, and check us out on our other videos. All right, have a good one. Talk to you later.